Hi, and today's topic will be vulnerability and how to become a sacred relationship we're looking for. So, because when we have trauma, being vulnerable is like a life-threatening situation. Our ego is challenged and will fight to hide who we are from the other person. To be able to get to that place where we have vulnerability within a sacred union would mean we would need to practice this with ourselves first. And I've heard this beautiful post that said that if you are wanting to, have a relationship instead of chasing unavailability, you would need to know how to be vulnerable. Not being able to be vulnerable is being unavailable with ourselves and others, and therefore recreating this loop where we are attracted to unavailability in others and others are attracted to the unavailability within ourselves. And these kind of connections are trauma-based and really unfulfilling. So back to our topic. Question is, how do we cultivate availability within ourselves? How do we become vulnerable? And before we get to this, we would want to see how we actually avoid this on a day-to-day basis. So one way we avoid vulnerability with ourselves and being available within ourselves is actually, in moments where we have a negative script playing out, scenario, emotions and feelings, and instead of being connected within our body, we just escape. We resist, we suppress, we detach, we numb, we talk to others, we want to go out, we want to, do anything but being here within our body to feel through whatever needs to be felt and being present with ourselves. So this is a way to be avoidant, right? Therefore, not being vulnerable and available. Another way is addictions. So addictions is a way that we would certainly avoid ourselves and not connect with whatever feels, a desperate need to be seen, felt, heard, and understood from within. And so, you get my drift, right? An availability within ourselves is not wanting and feeling threatened by anything that is needing our attention and love. That's basically what it is. Now, if we would want to shift this around, we would want to make our conscious intention of meeting ourselves on a regular daily basis, moment to moment basis, meet with every part of ourselves that is needing our presence. Doing embodiment work, feeling, our sensations in our body, the moment, throughout the day, irrelevant if we have negative thoughts or positive thoughts for that matter. We would want to be asking ourselves questions and going and meeting that vulnerable place within ourselves, that needy place, a desperate part of ourselves that needs love. And you see, the more we cultivate being vulnerable, being available for those parts that until now we didn't even want to know about, the more empathy and safety we cultivate within ourselves, and the more we can share with others. So vulnerability is basically our inner journey, our inner experience, where we have gone into our shadows, we have met ourselves there. We have become empathic through this process and through this journey, and therefore we can share this and invite another to come and look within. And this is, of course, intimacy as well, right? And share. So the moment we share this inner process of how we feel deeply because we've understood ourselves on a level that nobody else has, we can make room to, space and room to allow another to do the same. So vulnerability is basically accessing those parts of ourselves that until now was threatening and scary and painful and and just resting within our body, connected and being present and feeling this through. This is being more available, right? The parts that we didn't want to be available until now. And instead of doing this, we would be chasing this energy, right? To this void that we had. We would chase the outer world to attach to it so we can fulfill that void. But the more we go and meet that void, meet that pain with presence, the less we need to chase from the outer world. And we make more space for somebody that will mirror back to us the same thing we're doing to ourselves. So the one part is not needing to chase that love, but instead give it to ourselves and become available to ourselves. And the other one is to allow to feel the pain. Because we become unavailable when we are distracting ourselves and wanting to attach to love from the outer world, to be sourced from the outer world. That's how we become unavailable. And the second way is when we are numbing ourselves to any potential threat, pain, or trigger from the outer world. That too is a way that we will be unavailable to ourselves because we're avoiding our growth ourselves, because a trigger or a potential emotional threat from the outer world is going to point our focus inwards to see what needs our attention. So instead of wanting to become defensive and protective, we will allow to become permeable, to become more available with ourselves. It doesn't mean we, suck it up and take abuse. No. But we allow, our outer world to become our guide, our teacher, to help us, go again deep, find us and meet us on a deeper and deeper level within our inner world, right? And this is how we become available. So availability is by wanting to meet ourselves anywhere where we're needing presence and love and be connected to our body, and wanting to receive the trigger and feel through it when it comes from the outer world, again, to meet ourselves there. And this is how we become the relationship we're looking for, the sacred union we're looking for. Whether we label it twin flame, sacred union, soulmate, specific person, it doesn't really matter what label we put. What matters is the kind of person we're becoming through this healing journey. And therefore, the more we're becoming this person, the more we can resonate to the frequency of being in such a union, the one we have created with ourselves. And this is the inner union. Now, my name is Maro, and I'm the founder of Awakening Games, and I've created Awakening Games so that we can help play the game of awakening and ascension and healing. And if you are liking these videos, please do like, share, and subscribe. If you're wanting different content and specific, maybe on twin flames or other, do let me know what you're interested in. I'm at the moment creating different content on TikTok, different on YouTube, and different on Instagram. For some reason, I was guided to do this. So on TikTok, I have Money Trauma, if you want to follow me there. I have the link of Linktree in the description. And on YouTube, I'm still wanting to feel through what it is that I would love to share with you. So I do appreciate your feedback, and see you on the next video. Bye.